Hey guys, Brandon here with Exotic Diecast, bringing you guys a comparison video. This is between two cars, two different LaFerraris, one made by Bburago, one made by Hot Wheels Elite. The Hot Wheels Elite costs over $100, well over. In fact, I bought mine for about $145 on Amazon. And the other one is a Bburago that I bought for $15 at Sam's, or you could buy it for $40 on Amazon. So quite a big price difference, and I'm wondering if you guys can tell the difference from right here. Now, the only takeaway you would be able to take from this angle here is maybe the headlight detail or the seats. So take your guess, which one do you think is $150 and which one do you think is $40? And I'll reveal it. This one right here is the Hot Wheels Elite. This is about $145, and this is the Bburago, worth about $40 on Amazon, or even a lot less at Sam's Club. I will have the link in the description to both of these so you guys could buy whichever one you prefer on Amazon. So links to both in the description. So if we look at the side profile here, or a little different angle, you'll notice the wheels on my Bburago are black. I painted them myself. They started out just like this, and I painted this one and not this one because this is over $100, this is under $100, under $50 even. So I didn't feel so bad if I painted it and messed up. Thankfully it came out pretty nice. So what I'm going to do is just kind of put them in similar positions and get these close-ups of different things and see how much of a difference you guys think there is. So starting off with the headlights here, there's obviously more detail in the Hot Wheels Elite, but not too much. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but the Bburago kind of is a little bit more messy looking in the interior, or in the behind the lens here, but not by much. Definitely not by over $100 worth. So anyway, you guys can kind of make your own decision over there about that. If we lift up these pieces here, they look quite a bit different. This kind of has like 4 different pockets here. This has kind of like 2 slits, kind of interesting. Red trim on this one as well, but overall not terribly different. One thing I want to mention as well is the Hot Wheels Elite is much heavier than the Bburago, so I don't know if that goes with different building materials or whatever when it was made. So anyway, looking at the side here, maybe I'll have to zoom out just a little bit. The brake calipers on both of them spell out Ferrari, but the brake calipers on the Hot Wheels Elite are red, on this one they're black. The overall paint looks on both of them look very nice. Not really much of a difference in the color from what I see in person. So yeah, and let's see where we go from here. Yeah, overall the side, you're not going to notice a big difference. The Hot Wheels Elite has a full window up here versus no window right here, as you can see. So that's kind of preference, I guess. Now we're going to go ahead and put the backs here. Looking at the backs of the car here, this again is the Bburago, this is the Hot Wheels Elite if you couldn't tell. The Hot Wheels Elite on the exhaust is much better. Hopefully the close-ups will do that some justice. They're just a little bit better detailed, some kind of slits in there, versus these are just kind of plasticky looking. Overall the mesh on the Bburago is not bad, especially at its price, but it is better on the Hot Wheels Elite. The panel gap is worse on the Hot Wheels, and on the Bburago it's nice and flush, but the reason for that is because the wing on the Hot Wheels can actually be moved up. Let me see if I can do this here. There we go. So that way if you close it, there's the wing upwards, if you guys can see. And then you could just put the wing back down, so it's very realistic like that. Now the Bburago does not have a movable wing, so that's kind of why it has a better flush right here, more flush, and here it's a little gap because of the wing that can be moved. So it kind of goes both ways. So to open up the engine compartment here, you just open it up, and then this is the Bburago, and you pivot it with this little plastic thing here, and then here it just kind of stays open higher, so it kind of feels a little bit better. As far as like the detail inside, they're both actually very good. The Bburago is much better than I thought it would be for the price. But overall, I will let you guys make your final decision which one you guys think is better. Personally, I think the LaFerrari from Hot Wheels Elite is much better. The overall feel, the wires are much thinner, everything like that. But for the Bburago, for its price, is not far off at all. So to be fair, they are both very nice. But the money will get you a little bit better detail. Worth the money, that's just up to you guys. The interior of both, that's kind of where the difference is here actually. On the Bburago, it's very, very plasticky. Again, that's kind of where the price comes in. So yeah, we'll just go over this. Kind of plasticky, they kind of try to replicate some carbon fiber. The seats are all red, but they're just too plasticky looking in my opinion, personally. But if you look at the Hot Wheels Elite, it has the red seats that don't look so plasticky. They're not really see-through or anything. Like the light kind of goes through on the Bburago. Not so much on this, and it has red stitching, or I'm sorry, black stitching and black piping. And the gauges and everything on there, the emblems, the steering wheel, the whole dash just looks much, much better. The carbon fiber door panels and everything, just that's where your money's really coming in here, is the interior. But overall, from a display, I always thought the Bburago was going to be so much worse until I bought one from Sam's. And then I realized that that is just not the case at all. So hopefully I'll get some more close-ups here, or the close-ups I already got did that justice. But from the opening shots, you guys could probably tell that it's kind of hard to tell which one is which. And for the price difference, that's actually pretty impressive for Bburago, because Hot Wheels recently lost the licensing rights to make Ferraris. So now that kind of fell onto Bburago to make it. So that's kind of exciting to see what they do. Maybe they'll come out with some F12s. I know they already have some Speciale and all that kind of good stuff. So that's exciting. So hopefully the close-ups kind of gave you guys an idea on just how much of a difference there is here. So thank you guys for watching and have a great day.